Citizens speak out. People of the world continue to give a voice to causes that advance dignity, opportunity and democracy as they gather in countries including Bahrain, Honduras, Kuwait, Libya, Mexico, Morocco, Palestine, Syria, Tunisia and Yemen.
An estimated 150,000 citizens from across Mexico took part in a march in Mexico City on Sunday, May 8th, calling for the government to change its military approach to the war on drugs, which has left 38,000 people killed since 2006. Saying they don't want any more deaths, citizens stated that violence only leads to more violence.
Approximately 16,000 people marched through the streets of Marrakech and Casablanca in Morocco on Sunday, protesting an attack on a café that left 17 people perished last week, while they also called for reforms, including the resignation of 2 close allies of King Mohammed. A participant in Casablanca remarked the peaceful protest was the largest one yet, with security forces reportedly remaining on the side streets and allowing the people to express themselves.
Eman al-Obeidi, a Libyan woman who became internationally known when she told international reporters she had been sexually assaulted by a group of government soldiers before she was then detained, has arrived safely in Tunisia with the assistance of 2 defecting Libyan army officers and the French government. Meanwhile, government forces continue to attack the city of Misrata using camouflage methods to hide tanks and weapons within civilian populations.
Around 50 school teachers in Honduras have begun a hunger strike to demand the reinstatement of 305 teachers who were dismissed after they protested for improved living conditions, and to call upon the government to refrain from privatizing education.
Despite the inauguration of a new cabinet on Sunday by Kuwait's Prime Minister Sheikh Nasser Mohammed Al-Ahmed Al-Sabah, minority party members of parliament protested, saying the changes did not meet the demands of the people.
UN Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon phoned Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on Friday, calling upon Israel not to withhold tax revenues from the Palestinian Authority due to their objection to the inclusion of the Hamas party in Palestinian reunification.
In Tunisia, protesters gathered for the 4th consecutive day, upset over an interview by a former official who stated that the interim government continues to be dominated by people from the previous regime. Protesters are now demanding the interim government resign to make way for one willing to listen to the will of the people. The government has responded by imposing a curfew and sending police to disperse protesters with tear gas.
As hundreds of thousands gathered Sunday in Yemen to call for President Ali Abdallah Saleh to step down and for an end to corruption and unemployment, 4 reportedly lost their lives in Taiz, with another 6 injured. Minority political parties have pledged to join the protesters if the president does not sign a Gulf Cooperation Council agreement that states he would resign within 30 days in exchange for immunity. Youthful protesters continue to reject this plan, calling for his immediate resignation and accountability for the deaths of peaceful protesters.
In Syria, at least 3 people were killed, including a 12-year-old boy in Homs and Deir al-Zor, while the government is also reported to have arrested 2 protest movement leaders in Banias, Sheikh Anas Erut from the city's Rahman Mosque and activist Bassam Sahyuni.
With sadness for the loss of precious lives, we pray for an end to all hostilities and that citizens of every nation may choose to live in shared safety, freedom and peace.